Abusiafo and some no die bebre in some more coso and penny for so na kan ya de chinas one time some for friend ya some pie ma ma Ghana and some no bebre e bi o mo kra na to pam pa na say eh o ma Ghana pam e na ebe kopi mo yi na ma me Agradaa akashi yokopi mo ho de an some efi o mo ba na nya some ketam en say na ma me Agradaa ye 2025 ye de ma me ekwatum say man 15 years. A year after just a modern man, a modern new to me, you good 15 years. And the young name, I Agradaa, or be more so a ban fine channel, and then somebody be none a bar bonting. Now, I need my Agradaa, in your mother, I be pass, and no, and then cut a year a buying and answer quarter so much, you know, so then come up then come by you 50 years. But need nature, no. Omo sell or ma or kun or you say it no on man 15 years. The 15 years in name a yania ma me copy more course a yano copy a yano copy. Then I say ya bay last week any name I may Agradaa copy more a year court. Now copy mono next year say then some near dear no or marker na de ba a year good 1 year into your can yama me Agradaa de cano. Be some months be be said 4 months 3 months be nature see ye mama Agradaa nenu enen sem bi eboboba na ebusian for some eboboba e fa e ye na mama Agradaa mfia dodo na omode man na sisi omate so a ebedu 1 year no some efie etwe ba na njobe na yenje ho ntwemu ewi a ebe san so aba bi to ho komo ha King 2 TV.
Why is the deterrence principle? Some fuck crime board so no me drag and crofosika. No mama 1 year, many may because 1 year never is here. In fact, yes, prison crowd 1 year no say 10 months to the baby. What na musia say what the boss account say then whatever. Ni tinti ni tie se nyina say Agradaa fa crime board ne so abu nkrofo afa so. Nempo Sanke yabeti the judgment for 15 years ah. Aka media mean susu yemu no. Sabi. Say 5 years in bank obi anka. Now 1 year. Naturally say ade na Agradaa ye no. When di boni bia o. And Kwame, I am encouraging the judge to reflect on some of the things they have done in this country. Those times untimi ko report case when yasa utum enkosi babia police for nya ya tom e when yasa utu e bia president Mahama Baya new IGP abai na to be refined untimi ko report because na yes mame na ot area ho so ko report Agradaa case when yasa utu me foolish case police ni bia ni obet ya top police for nya when yasa utu Saturday I'm vision one Agradaa somewhere about vision one. What kind of nonsense is that? Now when you go back to be a judge, that be 15 years to 1 year. You so to that should keep quiet because obey contempt of court now then. What are you talking about? When him kwasiafua, say ayaba be grow in this country. When him frostesa, say ayaba be grow in this country. Because after all, say me book am kwache faswa. On be camera for say be charlatanic bibi. But Benyana 1 year. 1 year so be 9 months. And I am even learning, Kwame. Say Agradaa create the kind as serve bid daw. Say okomu July another way. Okomu August. July. I think it is Agradaa and I can't 5 months no appeal. That's what it means. Because it may take effect from time of survey. And yes, that'll be double jeopardy, and that's illegal in law. Look, minta Agradaa no. The patrol. Obi njima no si bone. Ana judge kuno or make the judgment maintain because o ko school na mini ho. Name in my opinion, I think the judge could have done better in my opinion. I just a judge they catch them say me to me criticize no. Ana no want to me kasa say them say me to me criticize no. It is a sad spectacle for the justice system of our country. And people that this one can't come Kruma. 5 years be 15 years 5. 15 years to 1 year. And you better come on when you contempt not yen. So wait another contempt bar. You better can na, you better can chra, you better not chnechi.
Now, Lawyer Samson Ladi or no any the host of Joy News File Enra on Samson's teach. Etini ele bear the fact a whole and the reason why he believes enka 15 years in the enke because a serve as deterrence, not even for Agradaa alone, but almost beat me a baby pain because you in so many occasions are or citing ubinima ukutieti a mile a mapping for you eventually they walk free a month will be a year money doubling a whole or money and ebimu you see the guise of nyamesem ene asoresem edibu amanfo omunyina ene na monti no hu ni senka Agradaa 15 years in there. It was a step in the right direction. Say ebetimi aboa edite amanfo but ochem say bra wotena ase na judge nitimi say what to hwi abada 1 year yeah even 1 year no ko human is like a few months na pe e wono say no the judge no aye no I say we give all forms of deterrence free ho ama ifi ne kwi this judge is trying to embolden other fraudsters omu ebetimi edi dwuma te say Agradaa enti to him he believes say the AG which is the Attorney General should step up. Now, ultimately making sure say ombetimi ama the initial conviction and I said the initial sentencing of 15 years no etimi. So in short, Lawyer Samson Ladi HM said the Attorney General should stand up. Ultimately sorry, now onki can no making sure say the 15-year sentence na the Agradaa and ebetimi ejina. Mo nhwe ne sa akwa e Agradaa e menene mfi mfa ne hundi. Abuja yentie Samson Ladi ni take on the Agrada's sentencing reduction no. Na yento ansem no eso.
I say Agradaa Attorney General overturned the wrong use of the sledgehammer representing the court with the awesome powers of the state. The court, according to the Constitution, is administering justice on behalf of the people of Ghana. How many times must the victims of spiritual fraud in this country watch as their quest for justice is vaporized by judicial mercy? Mercy that borders on the inexplicable. On Thursday, the Amasaman High Court didn't just reduce a sentence, it dismantled the deterrence that the sentence was supposed to serve. Patricia Esiedua, aka Nana Agradaa, was handed a 15-year sentence by the circuit court. This was not the circuit court doing something and handing a sentence because they felt like it, but as the law commanded it to do, of course within a range. She wasn't convicted for a simple misunderstanding. She was convicted under Section 1311 of the Criminal Offences Act, 1960, Act 29, for defrauding by false pretenses. That is a second-degree felony. That law that stipulates sentences is what I'm holding in my hand here. It says that if you commit an offense that borders on first degree, you could get a sentence of life imprisonment or less. If you commit an offense which is a felony, a second degree felony, you could get up to 10 years, but this has been enhanced to 25 years. Now there are also this lesser offenses called misdemeanors, for which you may go to jail for not more than 3 years. These thresholds that have been set are supposed to be a guide, and for a good reason. She was also convicted under Section 137 for charlatanic advertisements. Look, it's not a joke that the charlatans we have around who are invoking God's name in vain some are engaging in political campaign in the name of prophecies. And we know they are liars. Because when they said God says this, and the Bible says God does not lie, and it doesn't come to pass, they told a lie in the name of God. Under our laws, a second-degree felony, as I have said, is no mosquito bite. It carries a potential penalty of up to 25 years. Yet Justice Solomon Opong-Chumesi saw fit to slash 15 years down to a mere 12 months, which 12 months means that she should be out of jail in the next 2 or 3 months. His reasoning: an analogy from former President Coûrt, not law, about not, quote, killing a mosquito with a sledgehammer, end quote. This is a travesty of the sledgehammer. But here is my take. Agradaa is no mosquito. As Professor Kweku Azar rightly pointed out, organized faith-based fraud that targets the desperate is a predatory shark, not a flying insect. To suggest that